It's a dating show called Better Late Than Never. Ben, do you want to guess what this show is about?
That's a couple just found out that they're gonna expect a baby.
The only thing Ben thinks about when you're late is when she's Mr.
Period.
Mr. Period.
Yep.
This is a.
That's what it is. It's just
I just realized.
it's a camera, and there's just like they catch the couple. It's like, babe,
it's Ben's reaction.
I missed my period. That's all that show is about.
Oh, sorry, I have to catch my breath because that just hit me. I was like, why is Ben thinking about pregnancy?
Yeah.
Oh, because he
Better late than never.
associates being late with pregnancy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Worst Asian Podcast, where a couple Asian American millennials give you our shitty opinions on all things Asian. My name is Linji. I'm here with my co-host. His name is Ben.
Yo, those fries are far from you, bro.
Yes, I'm eating a bag of hot fries because I think, given that it is, what time is it, Ben?
Oh, yo, it's 11:43, bro.
It's 11:43 p.m. and we're recording right now, so it is
Yeah.
a bit hard. You know, it's funny. I was just saying, because I was trying to get myself all situated before I started this episode. I was like, okay, let me dust some of this hot fries
Dust. Yeah.
crumbs off of me. Let me get some of this pet hair.
Yeah.
I thought it was pet hair, and Ben's like, nope, that's just old people hair.
That's just old people here. It's probably from my old guest, old customer.
So whoever your mom was trimming had
Very short hair.
very short.
Pubes.
It's very short. I mean, I think I think this part is dyed, but the one I was throwing out before was like pretty white.
Was it curly?
No, it wasn't curly at all.
So it's not a pube.
It's not a pube. If it was, it'd be a lot of damn pubes right now.
You could be like an old lady that did a perm, and it's very short hair.
That's the downside to recording in the studio.
You see that, guys? We're living dangerously here, just to make sure we get these episodes out.
Is there heat in this salon right now? Real question.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Okay, good.
Why?
No. Because I would feel bad if I was wasting your mom's utility bill by heating up this whole salon just for the two of us.
Yeah, that's true. I know. You do mention it, so thank you.
I was trying to actually wear a little bit more clothing because even if you could turn on the heat, I was getting ready to tell you to
Turn
not
the shit
to
off.
to not turn it on, just to save your mom a couple more dollars.
But how do you feel? This is okay, right?
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
But it is so fucking cold right now in New York.
Yeah. Before, when we were coming to record here, we were trying to open the door.
Yes.
We took turns trying to get the keys open because we're dumbasses.
Yes.
And we actually didn't have the right key.
We didn't have the right key. We didn't have the right key.
And my hand was actually getting numb. And I was like, oh shit. That's why I was like, yo, I got to give up. And then you caught a little too.
I was standing out there holding 2 cups of coffee. So my hands were actually like getting frostbitten.
And the coffee started getting cold too.
It got so cold.
Yeah.
It was nice, hot, watered down coffee.
Yeah. Thank you for the coffee, bro. That's delicious.
Yeah, it's so damn cold. Sometimes, you know how when I was younger or when you were younger, I used to tell myself I love having 4 seasons because you can see the transition of the year. You get a little bit of everything. It's hot, it's cold, it snows. Spring and fall is usually like the best because you can wear whatever the hell you want, right?
Sure.
It like works out.
Be naked.
I understand now why old people move to Florida. Because there are days, number one, I'm cheap with the heat, right? So when I'm home and it's just me by myself, I will refuse to turn on the heat. But when I do turn it on, when it's like 20 degrees in the house and I have to turn on the heat, it feels so nice. And then I ask myself, why do I live like this? And then that's when I genuinely understand why people move down south the older they get, because I feel it wasn't as bad when I was younger. I could tolerate the cold a little bit more.
Right. I remember, so if people don't know, Linji is a big time, advocate of saying, of like not wanting a home, even though he is a proud homeowner. He fucking hates. He's like, fuck the scam.
I joke all the time.
Yeah.
About how I cannot wait until I can downgrade to an apartment.
Yes.
All the time. That's my life goal, to downgrade to a small apartment.
And the funny thing, it's not funny, but Linji had a pretty bad accident while he was, taking care of the house. And it just adds to the reasons why he's like, yo, fuck this shit.
And I told you last week I was fixing my boiler.
Oh, no, I don't tell us about this.
I said it in the group chat. No, it's just a small minor thing.
It exploded, and then like a family of raccoons attacked you.
But the bad thing is, like, I'm not that handy myself. So the hard part is diagnosing the problem. If my boiler were to tell me like a
Yeah.
human being what is
Right.
wrong, like his stomach hurts.
You're like, huh, this boiler's not green. Maybe I have to put in a bag of rice or something.
right. But it can't tell me what's wrong with it. So diagnosing is the worst part.
Right.
And then once you diagnose, which is maybe like 90% of the work, the fixing is like 10%. It's not so bad.
Right.
But it's just, once again, like you said, it's another layer of why I hate home ownership. Because if I didn't have a house, I wouldn't have to worry about fixing the boiler.
Yeah.
If I lived in an apartment or a co-op or something, that's not my problem. That's the building manager's problem. That's the
Yeah, you're right. The
that's
superintendent.
the superintendent's problem.
Yeah.
I can suffer with no heat as long as someone else has to deal with fixing it.
Yeah. I just realized, like the other friends of ours, right? Fat Friend, CTO.
Yeah.
I feel like you're consistently always bitching about like home repairs and maintenance. And you have a nice home. It's not like it's run down or anything. But I just realized like Fat Friend, like what I remember he had to do the lights. That was the one
He had
thing.
to do lights, yeah.
Does he do a lot of remodeling himself? I was just thinking about
I
that.
think he dreams about doing a lot of it.
I see.
He loves talking about the possibilities of what it could be. But I think besides his lights, and I'm sure he's gonna correct me and say that he did a bunch of other shit.
Right. That's what I'm,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna be like, oh, fact check, fuck
Yeah.
faces.
I feel like I complain about a lot because I am not hiding anything. I am very open with my
You are.
distaste of owning a home.
Yes.
I do it because my wife likes it,
Yeah.
and I have a child, and I want to have him grow up with a little bit more space with a backyard, yada
Yeah.
yada. So I do it for all those reasons, not for myself.
I do gotta say, Lynch has some pretty dope Christmas lights and holiday lights. But I was thinking, like 5 years from now, you're gonna be like, yo, I can't do this, bro.
I can't do this shit anymore.
You're gonna be like, yo, I have like an AI projector. It's just like fucking. It just does like a fucking 3D like imprint of shit,
yeah, good
like a
enough.
water fountain or something.
Or just turn on one single colored light bulb. I can get a really big light bulb.
Yo, that would
Like
be
a
fucking
jumbo, like a
hilarious.
jumbo oversized light bulb.
Like the old school looking light bulbs, but just fucking huge.
And I just put it somewhere in the middle of my front lawn.
Yo, you should.
And depending on the holiday, I
Yeah.
choose a color.
All right, so for Christmas is what? Just red?
It's red. Sometimes it alternates
I'll
between
just do red and green.
red and green. Halloween, it's orange.
and black. Yeah.
Maybe during the 4th of July, it's white and blue and red.
Okay.
I don't know. St. Patrick's Day, it's obviously green.
Okay.
Chinese New Year, it's red.
Okay. Oh,
Actually, you know what? Don't put out decorations for Chinese New Year.
that's bad luck.
Have you heard about that?
We do a lot of these things, but I don't think I heard that one.
No, that's actually not a bad luck thing.
You're just making it up.
So,
It's a
no, no,
Lingy.
no.
It's a Lingy thing. It's a Lingy bad luck.
You know how like some people put out American flags in the hopes that their house doesn't get attacked by like some
Like,
stupid
terrorists?
racist.
Like terrorists or
Some
some shit, like-
racist.
Yeah.
No, but some Chinese people think that you should not have the exterior of your house decorated with lots of Chinese decorations because they're worried that's going to signal this is a Chinese house and it may have a lot of cash and then it may get robbed.
Oh, you know what, dude? I'm not gonna lie.
That's
a real kind of thing. Cause
Yeah.
like my non-Asian friends, right? They're like, yo, we know you Asians are rich, and I'm like, haha, jokes on you. I'm poor. My Asian friends loaded. You can rob them all day. You know
Plus,
what?
you live in an apartment.
You know what? I'll join you in this robbery because they'll never assume me.
But that's a real thing. Like they sometimes say, don't make your house distinctively,
Don't make it hot.
identifiably Asian
Yeah,
because
because
you might get robbed.
yeah, because like Crazy Rich Asians, like when that movie came out, it's like, oh, like they're like, yeah, now I know how you Asians conduct.
It's a real
yourself.
thing, and I'm not sure if you pay attention to local neighborhood news. A lot of Chinese houses do get robbed and
Yes.
get their cash taken.
That's the other thing. I'm so scared about like homes. Like if I ever get a home, it's like there's so many like weak points. And
You mean
it's-
where you could get broken into?
yeah, I'm just like someone could just throw like a pebble at my window and then just climb in
True.
and just like eat my food from my fridge.
Why would they? Okay.
And then like just
That's all you have to offer?
I mean, you know what I'm saying, like that, and like
Once he finds no cash, he just takes some of the banchan in the fridge.
yeah, he's gonna take my 22-inch TV
22 inches.
and my TiVo.
Your CTR TV.
Yeah, my TiVo, my DVD player.
Do you think people know what a CTR TV is?
CRT, no?
CRT?
Is it CRT?
CTR? CRT?
CTO?
CTO.
We don't even know. I think I know
think
what
it's CRT.
color retention TV, right? I have no idea.
If you know that reference, you should probably get your prostate checked.
Oh, you know what? If you know what a plasma TV is,
Plasma?
plasma.
What about a curved plasma TV? Do you remember when that was a thing?
Did they actually try that?
Dude,
Did it fail?
you don't remember the curved TV
It curved,
phase?
but they did it with a plasma.
Yeah, I'm sure
Plasma
they did.
technology.
there was the curved TV phase.
Yeah.
There was the 3D glasses phase of
Oh
TV.
my God, you're right. I forgot about that 3D bullshit.
Everyone freaked out when the movie Avatar came out.
Yeah.
And all the TVs became curved and 3D.
Yes,
And people were sitting in their living rooms with these 3D glasses watching this shit.
I remember they did it for Transformers once, and I almost threw up.
You talking about the movie or at home?
It was a movie. And I was like, I'm going to throw up. Please don't transform anymore. Like, I cannot do
don't
this.
Transform anymore.
Like, don't assemble them. And like, please, for the love of God, just show the regular actors.
Universal Studios has this one ride. It's the Transformers ride. I think it's a pretty good ride. It's one of those rides where it's not like a traditional roller coaster, but it's basically they put you on a giant Roomba, and then this Roomba goes around and it spins around in front of the screen.
And this is like a big screen.
Wait, have you not been on any
Roombas? No Roombas.
Have you not been on any theme park in the past like 5-10 years?
I have, but like the old school ones, I can like literally put you into the sky and you die.
Okay, well, a lot of these like more newer theme parks, so they have like traditional roller coasters outside of it, right? But to save space, they also have these interior rides where you're really on a giant Roomba.
Yeah.
And then it takes you around a tunnel of rooms, and the tunnel of rooms have screens.
These are real rooms?
Yeah. So,
okay,
but
those are
the
real.
rooms have screens, and you're on this giant robot, and the robot can like incline and decline and go up and down.
Shake.
It can shake to simulate along with the giant screens, like you're going through a scene.
Yes.
But you're really in like a tiny warehouse.
Right.
But because it keeps shaking around and you move to one room, it shows you this screen, and then in the other screen, it's changing videos. Then you move back to that screen thinking you've gone to a third room.
Right. And it's kind of like you're in this like 3D environment.
Yeah.
And the screen makes it look like you're like on a roller coaster or some kind of thing.
That's like that's a new way of creating a ride, but saving space, I guess.
Yes. I've done those like a few times. I'm not a big fan of it.
No?
Do you think over a roller coaster?
No, not over a roller coaster. But I think for the limitations of like a small theme park, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, sometimes
it's at least something.
I remember like if it's really bad, I'll just pretend it's really like intense. I'm like, oh, you got me. Whoa, fucking, we're going 300 miles per hour.
I forgot. When was the last time we went to a theme park? And guys, we will get to the episode. When did we go to a theme park? Six Flags? 15 years ago? 20 years ago?
Yeah.
In our 20s.
No, but honestly.
Early 20s.
Yeah, now we know theme parks more like we go to casinos. That's like or anything. Do you want to go? Do you want to do it? Because
no,
I love.
I don't know if my heart can take that anymore.
You shouldn't worry about your heart. You should worry about your brain. Because last time I went, right? It was
I fell off a ladder. I was fine. That was a roller coaster.
Oh, you're right. Free roller coaster.
That was a 0.25 second roller coaster.
You went like 4 Gs for like fucking 1/10 of a second, bro.
If you don't get that, listen to the last episode.
Oh yeah. But I would say you're just looking for that thrill. But I remember, doing all the and I love roller coasters.
Yes.
But I remember after a while, my head was hurting because I was like, my brain is just sloshing in my skull. And I was like, when I was younger, I didn't have this problem. And I was like, oh shit, I need to wear a helmet. Or I don't actually, no, that helmet won't even help.
It won't, because you'll just be banging around inside the helmet.
Yeah. So that was the only thing I was like, so it's not the heart, it's your brain, bro. You gotta be careful about the G's going into your brain.
I like some of those new roller coasters where you stand up. Where you're strapped in, you're strapped in standing up.
Yeah.
Just because it's like a different feeling. I think it's kind of cool.
Do you ever do the one when they had the one for like Superman?
Which
in Six Flags?
Which direction was that?
So it's the one where you're standing, but then it just like lifts you up. So you're just kind of like
dangling in the air.
Dangling. It looks like you're
that's
flying.
The one where you're like hanging. It's like a hanging roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like it's like not a laundromat. It's like a dry cleaning. You're basically it's like a
Oh, you're right.
It's like a dry cleaning.
It is. You're right. I was like, I don't know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
That one. And I think they changed it to Wonder Woman now. But it's literally the same thing. They just rebranded it all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking I was saying it's cold, and then
roller coasters.
And then roller coasters somehow. God, yo, it's amazing how we get to certain topics.
We're getting worse at this.
I don't know. I'm trying to backtrack in this interior map in my head, and I really don't know how we got from cold weather to Wonder Woman roller coaster.
Also, like, Lindsay showed me a cool thing where AI now kind of does these like markers, and it tells you like what we talk about. If you go through, we are so random. Like it's like 18 different topics, but the AI breaks it down.
Yo, the Spotify AI is amazing.
It is cool though.
Do you think if we talk more about the Spotify AI, it will
expand our algorithm?
It will show this chapter as as Ben and Linji talk about Spotify AI as like the as the title for this part of the
you know
podcast.
What? We love you,
Spotify AI.
So, we'll do this all day for you because Spotify is the best listening app for podcasts and music.
Guys, if you're listening on Spotify, just I guess open the app and scroll down a little bit. It gives you like chapter title summaries.
Yeah.
So it breaks up the whole episode into little segments and it gives each segment a title. And it's actually pretty on point.
It is. It's kind of like, but the thing is like, you'll read our topic of the episode, with the number.
Yeah.
And when you go down, it has nothing to do with it. So you think you're lost. You're not lost. We just got worse at this. That's all it is. It's like Joe Rogan has like these little clips.
Yeah.
They're like segments like 5-6 minutes and stuff. And then you obviously could see the whole one. And that's kind of like what it is for us. It's doing the work for us.
But you're so right. Those titles don't match the actual episode at all.
You sent me like a screenshot. I was like, yo, what are we doing? I was like, oh shit. I was like, I don't remember talking about this.
Have we introduced the topic yet so far?
What's the topic again? Oh shit, dude, we're supposed to talk about
we're talking about K reality shows.
Wow, yeah, we are fucking on it, bro.
All right, today we're gonna be talking about Korean reality shows, specifically Korean ones, because I think we want to save the umbrella Asian reality one for like a future topic. But I think today is just the Korean ones, and I think
just South Korea,
mainly because Netflix 99% is all Korean bullshit now.
Wow, I like how you gonna throw the fucking bullshit part in, bro.
As in, like, there's no Chinese reality shows, and if there is, it's like buried. It's buried,
bro. Like there's Hidden Tiger, Crouching Tiger.
That's not a reality show.
I just fucked that up, the title too. But Avatar, the Airbender, that's Chinese, right?
I don't know which ethnicity of Asian that is, which that counts. I'm gonna say that's Korean.
Also, I didn't know Dragon Ball is
Why are you facing forward so much? Can you face me a little bit?
I'm sorry. I just kind of thought I was not even looking at that. I was looking at the fucking.
What were you looking at?
I don't know. Dragon Ball is based off Monkey King. I didn't know that.
And Journey to the West.
Yeah, and then did you know we're so off topic, but
Journey to the West.
Akira Toriyama, his wife was Chinese. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You did not know that.
No, I didn't. But I'm just gonna say,
this fucking guy, bro, fucking piece of shit.
It's not about what you know. It's about how confidently you think you know that.
You don't. That is so true. And that's where he got inspired because he used to go to China and like in the mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
That's all that landscape is based off China. And I forgot what it's called. I can't pronounce it anyway. But it showed it. I was like, this is exactly what Dragon Ball is, and it's so beautiful. I was like, okay, China gets this one.
Journey to the West is a very, very old story, and there's so many animes, cartoons, books based on some variation of that too.
It's crazy. So I guess like China kind of.
I think Harry Potter was also based off Journey to the West.
Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised. There's some kind of correlation for that.
There probably is.
But yeah, that's a good segue. So,
all right, Korean reality shows. We're gonna just quickly talk about some of our favorite ones during this episode. I think we haven't watched every single one, but I've watched probably a lot more than you.
Yeah,
mainly because I have a wife that I can watch stuff with.
Sure, we'll use that.
Ben, who are you watching this stuff with when you're watching it?
My other wives. Yes. I just watched it solo. That sounds sad. I'm very lonely.
Do you think it's better to watch it with someone or by yourself?
If you actually want to watch it?
Yeah.
Honestly, I like watching shows alone.
Reality shows. Not drama shows, reality shows.
I don't know.
I think reality shows, there's a lot more to talk about. There's a lot more to like poke fun of and like discuss and like, bullshit on.
Yes.
I think reality shows, watching it with someone is a lot more entertaining because you can both shit on someone and like talk about it. Drama shows where you're watching a story unwind.
Yeah.
You probably want silence.
Yes.
So you want to be by yourself.
There was a couple times where like I was caught watching like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and I remember I was vividly upset because I'm like, I don't want to watch this.
Were you watching it with someone at the time?
With someone, with like a lady.
So she probably forced you to watch it then.
Yeah, now I was like, but like,
did you ever watch Jersey Shore?
Yo, I was just gonna say, Jersey Shore. I fucking love Jersey Shore. Do
you know why Jersey Shore is good? Because I think each person, their character was so much of a caricature of their actual personality that you kind of knew like it was an act. And in some way, it was a over-exaggerated version of themselves.
And you know those too? It was more like when you watch like reality show, most of the shit is fake, right? And this is whatever. But with Jersey Shore, it's like, these people actually kind of have consequences for their actions on
for
this
like
shit.
Doing shitty stuff.
Yeah. So and it's funny how like some of them all are grown up now. And it's like, yeah, they're like, yeah, that was time in my life, and they just own up to it. I'm like, oh, you know what? I like
Yeah.
that. I appreciate that more.
Yeah, that's funny.
So yeah, that's my favorite Korean show, Jersey Shore,
Jersey Shore, Korean Jersey Shore,
Flushing Shore.
Flushing Shore. Oh God, I used to love watching Survivor season 1 and 2, and I specifically remember. Do you remember when Survivor season 1 was so big that season finale was like one of the most heavily watched TV shows of all time?
I remember like they were just talking about it all the time. That's all I remember about
I even
it.
remember me as a kid. I can picture myself in my living room on the first floor of this rental apartment, and I was watching as like a God, how old was I? I must have been like
Middle school?
8. No, I must have been like,
Oh, is when you used to live like near me?
yeah, like
Oh,
9, 10 years
damn.
old, I think.
Then yeah, that was about yeah, probably around the time.
Yeah, that's like around the, like, even I remember like being hooked to the TV and seeing who won that specific show. But
Yeah.
then who knew they were gonna make 25 more seasons of that bullshit?
Damn
so.
you, damn. Yeah, it had a good run. It's done now, right? There's
No,
like no
it's-
more islands, right?
no, it's still the same host too.
Oh, for real?
Yo, it's the same exact
Yo,
fucking host.
that guy's probably he's set for life, bro.
Oh yeah. He's basically like the who?
Pat Sajak.
Pat Sajak
We got
of his thing.
Wheel of Fortune, by the way, because they're not gonna know who the fuck we just said.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
won't.
that one that we have
What's
to.
the girl's name? Button presser.
Vanna something.
Vanna White.
Gang.
Okay, good.
Best Korean game show ever.
All right, those are some of my favorite ones. I remember watching The Amazing Race, but just specific seasons.
Oh yeah, that was good too.
That was really good.
Big Brother, that was weird.
Do you think we could make it on Amazing Race?
Like together?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So Amazing Race
Yeah.
is a race that's really amazing, but it's two people.
So the Koreans.
So it's usually a duo, a pair.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have like siblings, friends, wives,
Yep.
soon divorcees, and then like they pair people together. So I'm thinking like you and I could do a version. Oh,
Oh,
shit!
shoot.
You know what I just realized?
Hold on. It's Mama.
Okay.
All right, guys, hold on. Oh shit.
Remember, I don't cut out anything anymore.
Yep. Let's see. Let me just call her.
Don't put it on speakerphone.
No. Hold on. Let me just call her. Sorry, guys.
This is Ben's mom's calling.
So we're recording from the studio. I mean, the salon. Oh, ma. Oh, 지금 maybe like 30 minutes, I think, ish. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
All right, guys.
She
I
sound
think
very tired.
I think our karaoke rental has soon to be expired.
You guys want to extend another hour? Or?
We only booked this room for another 30 minutes, and then we have to get the hell out of here.
About yes.
Holy shit! It's after midnight right now.
Okay. Yeah.
We've been recording for 2 days, basically.
Oh, we can say that.
Oh, I was just gonna
So
say,
it's Amazing Race, Big Brother.
I've never watched it, but there is an Asian American race. I mean, an Asian Amazing Race.
Oh, really?
I've seen like a thumbnail for it before.
Okay.
I don't know which country it was in, but I've seen a
Yeah.
thumbnail for it too.
So you're explaining how we would make an amazing duo and win the Amazing Race.
I really don't think we could. I don't think you physically can do a lot of that stuff.
Me?
I was just complaining about
Physically.
myself, but I still think I can
Wow.
propel myself forward.
And then what happens when like I need to like pick you up or something, or like
Why would you need to pick me up?
because we're probably like like we have to take a helicopter and you fell out, so I have to hold you with one arm while I'm flying the helicopter, and then I'm doing like one of those like Captain America thing, and you're like, just let me go. I'm like, are you sure? It's like, yeah, man, just sell my Pokemon collection and just live off that. And I'm like, you're
Wow.
right, and I just let you die in the volcano, and then yeah, I win.
Why don't my kids inherit my Pokemon collection?
I don't know, bro.
Why do you have to?
Because we're it's for the it's for the show.
So Amazing Race. I think we'd be pretty good.
I like how you said like we'll be terrible, and now it's like
No.
we will be good.
I think we'd be pretty good. At the very least, you could get your name out there. It's like free publicity.
Oh, okay.
I think it'd be pretty fine.
We're literally just gonna be like, yo, man, like we wouldn't have won it if we never did our podcast. Worst Station Podcast. We're just gonna be plugging it in every stupid way. Dude, what the fuck? These guys won't shut the fuck up about this shitty
If we have
podcast.
to climb a mountain, we'll just like spray paint Worst Station Pod. We'll just paint our logo
Yo, we're
everywhere.
just vandalizing everything. They give us a fucking card, right? We just start spray painting that shit too. Yo, we get arrested. Yo, that's actually. It's like the company pays for our bailout because we have to do the race. I feel like, right?
I think they would kick us out. I think they've kicked out people before. Oh,
We robbed like a
God.
jewelry
All right,
store.
all right, that's enough about American reality shows.
Oh yeah,
If you do watch a lot of reality show
like
on
Lin G.
Netflix, I think a good chunk of it is Asian, and a good chunk of that Asian is Korean. And by that, I mean all of it is Korean. But we're gonna talk about some of our favorite ones. One of which we've watched before in the past. But before we get into it, do you think, Ben, that the Asian reality shows are objectively better, or is it just because we're Asian, so we think it's more fun to see people like us doing stupid shit on TV?
Great question. I think it is both. No, seriously, I just think they do it better. In certain ways, it's a different take. That's what it is.
It's a new thing compared to what we've seen before.
Yeah. So, like, for example, I noticed that mentioning like Big Brother, The Amazing Race, Survivor, right? It was all about like not only just strategy, but it was also like deception.
Yeah.
Like there was drama. That's the difference. American love drama, but Asian shows they don't really focus on the drama.
Not as much, yeah.
That's the big difference. If now that I'm thinking about it,
So then what's the big draw then? Just the fact that they're more relatable? And
I
they're
think-
down to earth?
so I think it's also for Koreans we make it dramatic by making it very depressing. So it's like
what the
if
fuck?
if this person, the protagonist or whatever, doesn't make it or doesn't win, they'll die or something. It's like the stakes are high, but sad. I think that's what I think Koreans. I
You think
Koreans
sad
love,
sells?
I think Koreans milk sadness, bro. That's true.
To that point, I think it is true. I think a lot of the
Right?
stuff where I've watched where there are sad scenes, crying scenes, or
Yeah.
just someone getting disappointed by the outcome of a thing,
Right.
they really linger.
Relish.
They linger on that person being sad for what I feel is like objectively too long.
Yeah, they relish it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they'll shoot like an episode of like a K-drama of the person sleeping in their bed for 15 minutes and you just hear the beeping of
But they
the
drag
hospital
it
bell.
out as if that person was depressed in bed all day long.
Yeah, exactly, and they're just checking their phone. And then it's like that's the episode right there.
Do you think the fact that for a lot of these dating shows specifically, the
Mhm.
fact that they are Asian, and if we had a female here, she could probably say like a lot of the men on there are attractive. And as a male single person
as
yourself,
a attractive single male? Yeah.
no. As a single male yourself, you could say some of the women are attractive. To me, they are butt ugly, but to you,
Oh,
butt ugly,
but ugly. Yeah,
butt ugly. But to you, they are attractive.
they're not bad.
They're okay, right?
They're okay.
And the guys are good looking too for the most part.
Yeah,
I think that helps.
I'll tap that. The dudes.
I
But-
think it does help
Um,
because it's more
Yes.
fun to watch people that you can imagine yourself dating. Not me, by the way,
Oh,
but you.
sorry.
Yeah, but you.
Okay. Definitely, being physically attractive definitely helps. So it's like I think Koreans took like all the soap operas and like the telenovelas and they're like, oh, they gotta be sexy, and like well dressed and shit,
Yeah.
And then like now they're like, but let's make them all depressed, This guy is a fucking, medical student, but his mom is sick, and his dad is
With the bad backstory.
yeah, but she, works at a kimchi farm. You know what I'm saying? She makes like they do all that kind of stuff.
The first one that I want to talk about is Love After Divorce.
I don't think I saw that.
Okay,
one.
so let's go through the shows.
Yes.
And each one that we talk about, we'll try to give the premise of the show for the other person or for someone that's
And then
watching that has
okay,
never seen it before, right?
and kind of give our points of why it works.
No spoilers, of course, right?
Okay.
So Love After Divorce. Ben, do you want to take a guess at what the premise of a show called Love After Divorce is about?
It sounds like me in 5 years.
That means you got married.
Yeah, exactly.
That means you got
5 years.
married, which is already a success.
Yeah, so I guess it's just someone that
It's about divorcees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about divorcees trying to find love again, but specifically, they're all divorcees. So it's not just a bunch of divorcees and then regular single people. Every single one in that show,
kind of went through the same thing.
yeah, they've all gone through a divorce themselves and they're
Yeah.
put into this house. So it's kind of like trying to think of an American equivalent of where all the people are live in a house and they just try to date each other.
It's kind of like the Real World, if people remember that. That was one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But that wasn't specifically a dating show. That was just
Yeah.
like a
They were just horny.
what?
They were just horny. And like who would have thought putting two beds in the same room was not gonna do anything.
Side note, I feel like they don't really portray these Korean actors and actresses as being quote unquote horny as much.
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, I agree.
You know, like they're not just trying to get into bed with them, or at least they're not showing that when they show the cuts on the on TV. That might be happening, but they're not like that's not the main plot of it, right? It's not that they're trying to sleep with the other people.
Koreans will focus more on like the love interest, but they
Yes.
won't focus on like the love and the actual attraction part of the flirting. They don't really do
It's more
that.
about like the emotional attraction.
Yes.
Okay, so Love After Divorce, they take a bunch of divorcees, male and female, put them into the house, and then just see what happens.
And they fight to the death.
So and then they have like mini goals and mini games and stuff, mini dates.
Mini orgies.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
I did say it.
I mean, when you have a camera on you 24/7, you really can't do stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure. Hey, those cameras got to recharge eventually, right? So you know what I'm saying?
And I guess you can hide under the cover of the bed.
Yeah, bro.
But then, how big of a blanket do you need for like 5 people to hide under?
Just probably, we're playing Fort, all night. There you go. So yes.
So divorcees in the house, and they try to date each other.
And this is a Korean show.
Mini games. It's a Korean show.
Okay.
So the one that I've watched was actually season 4. Apparently, there's 5 or 6 seasons now.
Okay.
But season 4 was more relatable because there was Asian Korean Americans on it.
Oh wow.
So it was funny because it's a show produced to be originally shown in Korea. So you have a lot of these Asian Americans who not all of which could speak good Korean.
Yeah.
But for the format of the show, because it was first intended for Korean markets, they have to speak all Korean.
That's so interesting.
But you see them like intertwining like a lot of Konglish.
Yeah.
So like there were guys basically like you.
Okay.
Where they could
They're
speak.
handsome, single.
I was going to say barely could speak Korean. They could barely speak Korean.
Yeah.
So they had to like do a lot of the, when there's reality shows, they show a scene and then they cut to like a post interview and they kind of like splice that in, right?
Right.
But a lot of these post interviews was them trying to speak Korean. Like some of the guys that really couldn't speak Korean were like trying to sneak in like a lot of Konglish into it.
I wish I was on the show.
But the fact that they incorporated a lot of English and there was a lot of, I guess, American references and stuff made them more relatable than if it was just like Koreans on the exact same show.
Got you. So I guess like the whole point of the show is like, are they trying to? What's the goal? Did they win like a prize or?
No. The goal is to try to find love again, and I guess
within each other.
Within each other. So the concept is like if you are a divorcee, sometimes it might be hard to find someone because not everyone wants to marry someone that's been divorced, or has had kids already with somebody else.
That's the hard part. I've definitely been with women that are divorced. It's someone that have kids, and like
this a little bit hard, right?
Yeah, it's weird because like I'm more attracted to the ones that have kids because I think it's because they're a lot more mature and they're more responsible.
Yes. Because they've been through the bullshit of like kids.
Yeah, like that's crazy. I actually have something like a situation that happened to me recently, something like that, and I was like, damn, she just didn't have the kid. That's why I kept thinking.
She just didn't have the kid?
Yeah, because I'm like, I really like everything about her.
But the fact that she had no kid, you didn't like that about her.
No, the fact that she does have a kid. That's what I'm saying.
That she does have a kid.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so that's tough. So
yeah.
The idea is that if you can be with a group of people that have been through similar experiences, that it might be easier to connect and fall in love, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're worried about meeting someone that has no kids and you do have kids, but then you're in a group of people that maybe some of them do have kids, there'll be more understanding of that, and like you can just get past the kids part and just get onto the you and me part.
Yeah.
One thing that they do, which I want to ask you, like, what's more important is when you meet someone is how old you are, where do you live, what do you do for a living, do you have kids, right? Things like that.
Yeah.
So they're not allowed to tell each other all those things right off the bat.
Interesting.
So as the show progresses, they have to reveal a different part of themselves. So like maybe in episode 2, they'll talk about their job. Episode 3, they'll talk about why they got divorced. Episode 4, how many kids, or if they have kids.
Oh, yeah.
And then maybe talk about why, which state they live in, right?
Okay.
Of those things, which one do you think matters the most?
Ooh.
Job,
Uh-huh.
location, whether or not you have kids, or why you got divorced?
I want to say, so if it's...
Be fair and like don't try to sugarcoat it, because I think there's one answer that's probably the most obvious.
I mean, technically, it should be the one that has kids.
Yes, like whether or not you have kids and how many kids you have.
Yeah, I think that's
the...
It's a really big deal breaker sometimes. Even for me too. Like, I'm like, I really am like, fuck, like, you're a great person, but the kid part. It just complicates things.
Yeah.
You know, and then
It's not
I'm
because
thinking
you don't
about-
like kids. It's
yeah, it's just you got to think about the other partner now. Because that girl I was like interested in. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about that guy, and she's telling me about that too. And I'm like, I don't really want to hear it, but you know, she's trying to console me.
Yeah. Or she's just trying to see like if you can deal with it, right?
Yeah.
If you can't deal with
Yeah.
it and she's putting it out there right now, then she knows like maybe you're not
Yeah, there's
something that,
chance.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, and also she's like, man, this guy sounds like a douche. And it's like, now how's it gonna work? Like, you know, if he's involved, you know, just because of the kid,
Yeah.
you know, does she want another kid?
And that's not to say that like it's always going to be that complicated, but
Yeah.
it's just another layer to consider.
Yes. Yeah, it's kind of the same idea. Like, oh, were you previously married?
Yeah.
You know, and that was the thing. She was with this guy for 7 years, and that's another thing too.
How's the kid? Is the age of the kid important too?
I'll be honest, it really doesn't matter for me.
It's just that the existence of the kid is more important than whether or not the kid is a
Mhm.
year or like 10 years old.
Yeah,
Right?
and also another thing you have to consider is like if you start dating this person, right, and now you become not part of the partner's life, but that kid's life now.
Yeah.
And then if it just doesn't work out, that's a hard pill to swallow too.
For the kid too.
Exactly.
Because they might have had you in their life for a year
Yeah.
or two, and then what if they actually liked you?
Yeah, that's
right?
what I'm trying to say. And I love kids. Like I know you guys don't trust me with your kids, but
No,
I think I'm a great uncle. I'm a cool uncle.
I don't know.
All right, cool. We could say that. I'll live with that.
With supervision, you could be cool.
I like how I'm supervising the kid, but I have to be under.
Yes.
I need supervision.
So when you babysit, we have to be there.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that technically happened one time where like I think you guys were just chilling and I had all the kids with me and I was like overwhelmed. Thank God I had Play-Doh, but it was very overwhelming. But it did feel nice. I was like, oh, look at my friends giving a little break and they trusted me. But then now I'm thinking about it, you guys was watching me too
People
though.
probably watching you like on the side.
Yeah, it's like, hey, make sure Uncle Ben doesn't eat the Play-Doh. Like you're telling the kids to
Take it out of
babysit
his
me.
nose. Take it out of his nose.
Yeah.
It's in his nose again.
But yeah, is that the one? The having kids, is that the number
I think
one?
different people had different reasons, but that was
yeah.
But that was definitely there. I think surprisingly, job and
Job, I would say it's up there.
was not important,
Really?
and reason for last divorce between the people was not that important. It was
Yeah,
whether or not you have kids and where you live. Because where you live, I think, is the most practical one. If you
Okay.
live in New York, I live in California. Whether or not
we're sexually attracted to each other.
it doesn't even matter because we're so fucking far, right?
Yeah.
So I think location and whether or not you have kids was actually the two more important
That
things for
makes
a lot
sense,
of
yeah.
people. I think the reason why you got divorced,
That's probably last.
it's probably not that important unless it's like something that was her fault, his fault,
Yeah, it's
right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like I punched, my ex-wife's dad or something. I don't know,
Yeah.
something. Has to be pretty like insane.
So like that was actually not that important.
Yeah.
I watched the show with my wife,
Mhm.
and we surprisingly found ourselves rooting for like a certain group of people, and it was nice
A
to see
group.
them. And it was nice to see those pairs actually pair together. So there is no winner. It's just that different people can pair with other people.
Yeah.
So I guess the losers would be the people that paired up with no one.
Mhm.
I think there was like probably 3 or 4 different couples that finished the show.
There's a lot of couples on that.
Yeah, so I guess technically they were the winners, and there was a few people that just didn't. But the thing is, like, the show is one thing, but whether or not those couples
After.
afterwards stay together, that's like the real thing, right?
Was there ever like, is there one, I'm pretty sure there is, but like, is there one character that's like, oh man, this guy's a douchebag. He definitely deserves to get divorced. Is there one or were all of them pretty like, oh, I'm rooting for
I
everyone.
think there were good traits about everyone. No one
Yeah.
was like the villain, because I feel
Yeah.
as if some shows they specifically cast a person.
Right, that's another thing American shows do.
They always cast some
Yes.
people that are assholes
Yeah, they have to have that. Yeah,
to create drama
the antagonist. Yeah.
and to like give you someone to root against.
Yes.
And I feel as if the Korean shows, for the most part, don't really purposely stick in like an asshole. Maybe
Yeah.
someone just becomes an asshole because he didn't go through the vetting process
Yeah.
properly. But they don't. It seems like they don't intentionally put in an asshole.
Yeah, I think the only assholes they put is like when you watch a K-drama. It's always like that spoiled rich,
Yeah,
business
yeah.
owner.
Yeah.
And he's like, he sounds like Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! He's like, I'm gonna ruin
But
your
that's
life.
like a drama show. That's not like
Right,
a
exactly.
reality show. So I think Love After Divorce was actually good. I was telling my wife
Okay.
that
I actually kind of want to watch that.
one of the reasons why I thought it was actually a better show than some of the other dating
Seasons?
shows
Oh, dating, yeah.
was because these people have gone through shit,
Exactly.
families, divorce, and stuff. They didn't seem like a bunch of young dumbass people.
Right.
They seem like people that had have their problems, obviously, but they have gone through enough that they were more realistic characters, quote unquote characters.
That's kind of like the formula for like what makes a great movie is like you want the protagonist, but the protagonist, they're not perfect. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why it's like, but you're rooting for them, you know? So that's kind of what you always see.
Yeah.
That's why like Superman movies tend to not do well. So it's like, yo, what's this guy gonna go through?
Exactly.
So that's why people like Spider-Man, pretty much, for example.
Because he has more internal problems, yeah.
But I think I actually kind of do want to check out that show now.
I think it's kind of fun. It's not like crazy twists or whatever, but I think it was for me and my wife, it was very entertaining. They were relatable. And the fact that they were Korean American was just one layer that made it more relatable for us as well.
It'd be funny if I actually knew like one of them.
So, it would be.
So wait, I dated this girl. So I guess
what do you got?
Speaking of, being like politeness of not having like the villain. So it's not a K-drama show, but I did watch Physical Asia.
Physical Asia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I've watched all 3 seasons, by the way.
Yes.
Physical 100 season 1, season 2, and Physical Asia.
Yes. And going on that,
no spoilers.
Oh yeah. So pretty much the premise of the show is you have these teams are representing their native country. Right, it's mostly Asian descendants, but I believe I think this.
Can you name the countries that were there? Let's go with the most obvious ones.
Yeah, so there was Korea.
Yes.
There was the Philippines.
Very Asian.
Thailand.
Very Asian.
Japan.
Very Asian. Mongolia.
Mongolia. Thank you.
Very Asian.
I'm
Turkey.
I was gonna say Turkey technically is Asia. Technically, yeah. So Turkey was there, and then
very Asian. Indonesia.
I think
or
was
Cambodia.
There. I think.
Oh crap! It was one or the other.
Sorry for.
Watch it be both.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it was. I don't know.
Like
crap. I don't think it was Cambodia. I don't think it was Cambodia.
Okay, sorry to you guys.
Yeah, our bad.
Watch it be Cambodia.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
And,
Mongolia.
I said Mongolia.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. And then the last one, shout out to fucking
the
Asia.
most Asian country of them all.
Yeah, Australia.
Not Austria.
Oh,
Australia.
Is it Austria or Australia?
It's Australia.
Yeah, Australia.
It's literally a different continent.
Yeah, that one was interesting. But
why do you think they put in Australia as opposed to India or like there's a China?
I mean why.
China's for obvious reasons, right?
Yeah, bro. Like they can't. Like it's not a good idea. Might as well fucking put North Korea too.
Or Russia. I would even take Russia.
I don't think they could do that either.
Right? But why Australia?
I think it's kind of Australia's like the safe choice.
Why? Because they're not Asian.
I know.
I think a lot of people were saying, why are they not to shit on the people from that
nothing
team,
wrong with Australia, yeah.
But and nothing with the country. This is Physical Asia.
Yeah, I just think they did it because they want to expand their viewership. So I think
so too.
That's all it was,
I think that was the main reason that you're trying to get more viewers to that part of the hemisphere or whatever.
And honestly, it was a good choice, and like I was like, Australia is cool.
Do you think because they had Polynesian people that technically counts?
What do you mean, like? Oh, because Australia?
Yeah, because
no, I don't think so. Because technically, Australians they're all native from UK and England.
Native New Zealand people, or like that branch of Polynesian people.
I mean, technically, yeah, but the fact that I think Australia is technically more from like Europe.
Yes. They're prisoners.
Yeah, exactly. That's like. But, again, nothing wrong with Australia. I thought they were cool. Like, most of the guys or people on Australia were really cool,
I thought they were cool, too. I just thought it would have been better to actually choose
another Asian country.
A million other Asian countries.
And you know what I was thinking, too? I think it's because they just speak English. That's another thing.
But the show is produced in Korea. It's produced by a Korean company, yada, yada. Unless they knew they're doing it for Netflix West.
That's what I'm trying to say. They definitely want to expand on the international part. Because they probably saw when they did Physical 100. Yeah. Like, this was a great show. How do we expand on it? That's why even with Squid Games, we'll go into more. Squid Games, you told me that, now it's going to go into like...
Well, Squid Games is not a reality show.
Yeah, but it's the idea of like, they're just trying to branch out and get more, like...
Yeah.
More, look, there's Squid Games had that Indian guy in there, for example, He spoke great Korean too.
Yeah.
But it's like, now, that kind of thing. So, Physical Asia, there's no inherently like bad guy in that show. If you know, there was no one like they were a terrible person.
Bad team. They kind of portrayed Mongolia towards the end as like a bad team. Or like the antagonist without saying anything.
Yeah.
Or like there were certain parts where the
Even Japan, I thought sometimes like,
yeah,
damn.
right.
I was like, damn,
when it
they're
was
kinda-
Japan versus Korea, they made us,
Yo,
yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm feeling repression right now.
Or like Australia, because they were such a strong team, they made it seem like they had to lose or they should be losing because they're too strong.
Right? Yeah. I remember that too. Yeah,
Like you said, like there was no inherently implanted asshole.
yeah, exactly. And like it was crazy because when you're watching it, you're like, oh, that person's a fucking dickhead, whatever. But then like once they're done with the challenge,
Oh
you
yeah,
see them
so
all-
you said they have them in teams, and then what do they
Yes.
do on the show?
pretty much they are just competing against each other in like these kind of like feats of like physical activity and just who comes up on top, right?
Yeah,
And the cool thing I guess is like when you watch them doing it, it's like damn, like they look really heated. It's like it looks violent
Yeah.
sometimes, but then like you see it afterwards, it's all love. It's all fair and love. They they'll pick each other up. Hey, good game. Da da da.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, like I really like that, and again, there's no one inherently bad. It made me feel very fat about myself. I'll give you that. I'll say
when
that.
I watched the first 2 seasons of Physical
Yeah.
100, because there's so many people, so there's different
True.
physiques, right?
Yeah.
You can be really bulky and fit. You can be really thin, tall,
Yeah.
lean, and dense and fit. You can be. There's every stature, but they're
Mhm.
all fit in their
Yeah,
own specific
yes.
way, right? You
Yeah.
can even have guys that do like sumo or like some kind of
Yeah.
wrestling. They're like much thicker, much quote unquote fatter, but they're still like very fit.
Yes. It was cool seeing how like, each one has like their skill, and then the other one, like you saw the strong man,
Yeah.
but then the strong man would gas out really quickly.
Yeah.
I remember
like the
those-
Filipino guy.
Yeah. I think there was one where like I think it was a Japanese judo guy. He took down the Korean wrestler guy, and he was holding him down. And I was just like, oh, look at that. It just
Leverage or something, right?
yeah,
Because he's really short, I think.
yeah. So it's just like canceled out. I was like, oh, strategy.
Yeah.
And then I think there was one where it was like, I think there was like the Japanese wrestler, female one. I think it was against Korea too. They had to fight or something. And, they're like, oh, she's going to win. And she did win.
Because she was a wrestler.
Like an
yeah,
actual Olympic wrestler. So I was like, this is really cool. And I wonder, when they had Manny Pacquiao, they're like, yo, guys, you can't hurt Manny.
yeah.
We're going to get
too
you.
much money.
Right? Like, yo, I was thinking, I was like, yo, this guy can't, he's like LeBron James of fucking, Physical Asia. Think about it.
Manny tripled the insurance policy.
Yeah.
Just being on that show.
It's like, don't touch me. I sue you. Like he was cool. It was gangster.
Yo, I know. Before the season started, when I saw the preview posters and they did Team Philippines, I was like,
Yeah.
I was so shocked they actually got Manny on the show.
I was shocked too.
because
Yeah.
I guess it is a big show, but is it big enough to get Manny Pacquiao to be
Yeah,
on it? That's
yeah.
what I mean.
And it was really cool. Like I remember in the beginning of the show, like how everyone was so in awe of
They
him.
were fanboying him
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, and it was just like, wow. And I thought that was really cool. I was like, this is what like world peace is supposed to be about. It's like it's not about where you're from. It's just like, oh wow, this guy put in the work.
Yeah.
I
mean, Manny was a big celebrity, but
yeah.
each person, we may not know it, but they're
Yeah.
very well known in their particular sport.
Yes, and he's such a good person. Like for people also who don't know Manny Pacquiao he's like considered one of the greatest boxers of all time. I consider him. I think he's won a belt in 8 different weight classes. 8.
Yeah.
That's insane. Like, and he did it for such a long time. And he seems like a very humble guy.
Is he still a politician in the Philippines or no? Or did he quit that?
I feel like he's like, is he not the president at this point? I feel like I don't know, man. But yeah, like Manny Pacquiao, like, that was really, really cool. And it was really cool seeing how everyone was like, they rushed over to like see him, shaking hands, and like,
respectful.
yeah, I was like, this is really cool.
And you have to imagine like these other people are also like gold.
Yes, they're all very, very high achieved, fucking people.
Yeah, they've done so much, but they're still in awe at seeing Manny
Yeah.
Pacquiao there.
I think Team Australia had that one dude that does parkour. He's like the #1 parkour dude.
Well, I think he's technically a
Red Bull guy or whatever.
he's like a social media person, but he
Yeah.
does parkour.
yeah, and I was like, oh, this guy's just a cool guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys are bored, that's a pretty cool show to put.
It is,
and
and
watch.
it's like low stakes. It's like fun to watch.
Yeah, and it's just funny because like after they like beat each other, they start bowing. It's like, oh,
It's a battle of who can bow the
Yes.
lowest.
yes,
Who has the most respect for each other? Who can
Yes.
bow the lowest?
yeah. So it's really cool seeing that. I thought, and you don't see it in like American shows.
I mean, technically, there should be more hostility between Korea and Japan.
Yeah, of course.
Technically, right?
Yeah,
And the way that they cut the show, they made it seem like they were fighting a lot.
yeah,
But then,
you're right.
But
Yes, I
in
did feel that.
reality, they were just very respectful of each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like I don't know if you guys ever watch World Baseball Classic. They had like Ichiro. He hates Korea.
Yeah, he's straight upset.
There's a clip of him like literally yelling at his Japan team.
Yeah,
because Korea beat him. I was oh shit, he's about to fucking invade us right now. Like I really felt the fucking flashbacks. But yeah, I thought that was a cool show. That's just sticks out.
You only saw Physical Asia, right?
Yeah, I did see Physical 100, but it was way back then when it first started.
I thought season 2 was pretty good. Between the 3 things, I would say season 2 is the best.
Really?
Physical
out of the 3.
Yeah, the 3. So you have Physical 100 season 1 and 2, and then you have the 3rd season is just called Physical Asia when they do the team thing. Because Physical 100 season 1 and 2 is when it's just 100 people.
Yeah.
And they all compete against each other, and there's no teams really.
A lot of gym equipment.
It's a lot of gym equipment for 100 people.
Yeah.
You know, like that show, unfortunately, I feel like a lot of CrossFitters do well in that show because they're more versatile and stuff.
Yeah, you're absolutely, dude.
So you have people that might be like an Olympic swimmer, which is great. You know, like amazing physique, all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Great cardio. But then like when they have to do some leg thing or I don't know, it's like something else, right?
It's kind of like Aquaman. Like, it's like his powers only worked in the ocean. Yeah. But when he's on land, he's useless.
I mean, one of the guys on Physical Asia is an acrobat.
Oh, yeah, he got
Remember the guy from...
don't disrespect
Mongolia.
He sucked.
No, but he did some things pretty well.
Yeah, he did some things.
Yeah, so I'm just that show was good and fun to watch, and I can't wait for the next season. I hope they actually bring that. That's the kind of show where it wouldn't be as fun if they did a US version of it.
Yeah, exactly. They're just bringing like fucking like, all right, who do you have? It's like I brought LeBron James, and fucking like I don't know, like just take all the best guys you could think of.
Also, I was thinking more just because it would be less respectful of each other.
Oh,
yeah. It would be more competitive, more heated.
Bro, there's just be fighting.
Yeah, it would be a lot more fighting.
It's like they won't even do the challenge. They just run at each other and start swinging. And then it's like, and then the refs are like, what the fuck are they doing? What are they doing? And then the camera's like, go just record it. This is better now.
It's true though,
it's just
right?
5-on-5, just fucking.
It's like you try to get them to do a pull-up contest and they're just fighting.
Yeah, like it's like climb this rope and they just fucking beat the shit out of each other at the bottom.
It wouldn't work out. Western culture doesn't have that. I mean, I guess Australia is pretty white, but still, I guess being in a group of other Asian people probably calmed them down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Australia was quite cocky. Their leader, the MMA fighter, he was very, very cocky.
Oh, Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? The UFC UFC guy. Yeah, he was.
He was their team captain.
Yes,
captain, and he was very cocky on their behalf.
That is true. You're right. I forgot about it. He was kind of douchey. What's it? I would say.
Next show that I have. Oh crap! What is this show called?
Guys, what's it? Right now?
Guys, I will tell you.
12:30.
My phone has this thing where when it gets past 12:30, it changes to black and white mode. I just picked up my phone. And I just realized it's all in black and white.
I have not black and white, but it says like it turned to brown. Because apparently that spectrum
the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay,
all right, we're gonna you'll do what else? What do you got, bro?
Okay, so there's a show called Better Late Than Never. Why are you facing the mirror at
I know,
this
I keep
point?
turning.
You turn toward the camera. Or at least like at a half angle. There's a show, it's a dating show. Sorry, I just have dating shows. It's a dating show called Better Late Than Never.
Better Call Saul.
Ben, do you want to guess what this show is about?
Better late.
Give me a real answer. Better late than never.
I'm gonna assume
dating show.
That's a couple just found out that they're gonna expect a baby.
Is that a real answer?
I have no idea. Better late than never. I'm assuming just older people trying to get married.
The only thing Ben thinks about when you're late is when she's Mr.
Period.
Mr. Period.
Yep. That's what it is. It's just
I just realized
it's a camera, and there's just like they catch the couple. It's like, babe,
it's Ben's reaction.
I missed my period. That's all that show is about.
Oh, sorry, I have to catch my breath because that just hit me. I was like, why is Ben thinking about pregnancy?
Yeah.
Oh, because he
better late than never.
Because he associates being late with pregnant.
Yeah. It's either that or I guess other answer would be like. People that are kind of older, trying to find love, get married.
All right, it's wrong.
All right.
But that's a good guess. You know, like older people, right?
Yeah.
Better late than never is, unless I have the show mixed up with a different show.
Better Call Saul.
I'm going to just triple check that this is what it is. No, that's what it's called as well. Okay. Better late than... Oh, crap. It's called Better Late Than Single.
Dude, that changes everything. Holy shit. So my answer actually it's not a bad answer then.
Okay, better late than single.
Better late than single. I guess, it's always better to be going to a date even if you're late than just being single. I don't know.
It's about people that have never dated before.
Oh shit! This Korean show?
It's a Korean show.
I want to watch this.
It's about people that have never gone on a single date.
Want to watch
that have
this.
never had a partner, never had a girlfriend, boyfriend. Most of them are I would say they're in their mid-20s.
Wow.
So it's not too old, but it's also not so young that I think people in their mid to late 20s should have probably been on dates already. Mid to late
it's not
20s.
bad. But once it's the 30s, it's like this person might need to seek help.
I think there's a couple people in the 30s.
Dude, I actually might want to watch that now.
Okay, better late than single. It's a little bit cringe because as you can imagine, someone that stereotypically has not dated ever in their 20s up to 30s probably has some awkwardness, social awkwardness,
some
there's
anxiety,
stuff like that. So there are parts of it that are pretty cringe.
Yeah,
but I think the way that they play on it in the way that they cut the episodes, you kind of relate to those cringy people and root for them to improve and get more confidence and like do all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
But they take 9 or 10 single people, they put them into a house, much like all these other shows apparently, and they just have them go through a bunch of contests and force them to go on dates with each other and to, I guess, come out of their shell.
Okay. All right.
It's pretty fun, I would say.
I feel like there's a lot of awkwardness.
There is a lot of awkwardness, but I think it's like very wholesome awkwardness.
Okay, so it's like very polite.
Right. So it's like maybe a boy likes this particular female.
Right.
And they're on a date. He's trying his best, but his best is like still kind of awkward.
Right,
like he's trying to flirt, but he doesn't know how to flirt.
Yes.
There is this one scene, I'm not even making this up, where a guy is somewhere and then the girl that he just awkwardly tried to flirt with but failed at walks down the road with another girl in which she's telling that girl what just happened. And the guy's like standing in the middle of the road. He sees them coming.
Yeah.
He freaks out, and instead of like, I guess, walking away or just acting cool, he dives into the bush because he doesn't know what to do with himself. So he literally dives into the bush off the road as the girls are walking by. That seems like something from a cartoon.
Yeah, or like a cute rom-com or something.
Yeah, it does. He literally dove into the bush.
That's kind of adorable.
And then he dove into the bush, and he was actually hidden so much that the girls kept chatting about him while they were walking by. And you felt so bad for the guy because they were saying things like not so mean, but just like, what was he thinking? Why did he do it this way? Yada, yada.
Oh, I see. It was a little judgmental.
And then he had to hear this while he literally dove into the bush.
Damn.
So, but then like that kind of stuff makes you root for him. It's like, oh man,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I hope you get better. I hope you try again. Stuff like that.
Okay. Is it first season of this show?
It's the first season of this show.
So this is like a very new kind of concept.
Yeah, it's and like all these people, they're not famous. They're not anything. Right. They're just regular people.
I kind of want to watch this one.
I remember when the show finished, I tried to find them on IG and they didn't have any like followings whatsoever.
Yeah, I bet.
They're just like regular people.
I like that.
Yeah, so I thought that was also, once again, very wholesome. It's another part of it, right? I just talked about the divorcees. Now I talked about people that have never had a kiss, never had a single date. It's like completely the opposite side of it. But like I said, the way that they did this, I thought the characters are all very wholesome.
Yeah. How many episodes is this?
Not that many. I think like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
It's like very short.
I kind of want to watch this.
Yeah, but they're very long ass episodes.
Okay.
They're very long episodes.
And it's based in Korea, obviously.
It's based in Korea. There's nothing Asian American about this. The people are all Korean.
Yeah.
I think the way that they did it too, like I didn't think anyone looked that bad.
Yeah.
Probably because they're on TV, so they had a shitload of makeup and like, were dressed well.
Stylist and all that
stylist
stuff,
and everything. So when you see a lot of these people, you think, oh, this person shouldn't be single or this person should have had a date.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying, yeah.
You see some of these women and these guys and you're like, no one's asked this person on a date before?
Yeah.
You're a bit surprised.
It's kind of like, those videos where they have like a guy, he comes to like a barber shop, he's like, and he just looks crazy.
Right.
And like, or they're just like, yo, can you please like, try to save what I have? They'll lift their hat and this guy has like a fucking like
bird inside his hair.
Yeah, like a fucking nest, right?
Yeah.
And some of these, I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be terrible. But then like you could tell like, the amount of likes, that it was a good job.
Yeah.
And someone was like, damn, it's like, you just saved this guy's life.
He cleans up well.
Cleans up
Yeah,
amazing.
like a lot of people just need to be cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, that's all it was. I was like,
Yeah.
so that show actually does sound it sounds very, very wholesome.
It's super wholesome.
I like that one.
Super wholesome. That's why I like a lot of these K-reality shows, the dating ones, most of them are pretty wholesome.
And see, that's why we're, going back to like the American shows, what they will do to they would ruin the people's lives, by the way. These people that brought on the shows, America would like ruin them because of the show. They'll be like, all right, we're going to put them in this situation, and like put them in like bad spots or something.
Yeah.
That's what our American shows would do. They would like
exploitation of the people.
Yeah,
for entertainment.
That's the biggest thing I realized is that American shows kind of do want to push the envelope and exploit. Like, I remember when Fear Factor was going on, right?
Yeah, Fear Factor.
Yeah, Joe Rogan was saying, like, yo, some of the shit they did was like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
They're like, we could have killed a lot of these people.
I know.
I think there was one person, they said like they had an allergy to cockroaches. I mean to shellfish. And they had to eat like these cockroaches or whatever. And cockroaches are similar to, like and then they almost died from the fucking roaches and stuff. I was like, oh my god, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's not thinking of the people so much.
Yeah, so
I mean, in some ways, them just being on the show is also bad.
Yeah,
but at least they're trying to do it like in a better way.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Should we end on one more? I guess.
Yeah. Sure. Go.
What's it? I don't know if you remember, guys, but we did one episode. It was based off the show Lovers Inferno.
Singles
Inferno. Thank you. Singles Inferno.
Oh, it's Singles Inferno.
Yes.
We only watched season 1, but apparently there's 3 or 4 seasons now.
Yes.
God.
So that
was my first taste of Asian reality ever.
Oh, for real?
I don't think I ever watched any Asian reality before we had to do that for this podcast.
Oh shit, baby. Yeah.
That episode was so old.
Yeah.
We were sitting at my dining room table facing each other with the pillows around us.
Really?
That's how old of an episode that was.
Holy shit.
That's before we moved to the couches. That's before we did video. We were sitting across from each other on my dining room table.
Yeah.
With the fleece blanket and the pillow fortress around us.
Oh, for sound.
For sound muffling.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
And we had the stand mics and everything.
Yeah. I forgot we did that because of the sound. You're right.
I remember that because I had a printout of all the characters from Singles Inferno.
Yeah.
And I wrote down their nicknames and stuff.
Yeah. One of them was like RBF Resting Bitch Face.
Resting Bitch Face. And one was Sporty Spice.
Sporty Spice.
Because she was very athletic.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
That show. Oh, fuck. All right, let's see. It was a couple of single people. They were on an island. And I guess the whole point of this was like, they were kind of on like set up on these like Love Island dates. And the whole idea was like, see who they're going to match up with. And then, they were finding suitors, but then, clearly there was some.
Was a bit more spicy also.
That one was the thing. It was a little more spicy.
It was advertised and it was cut as much more spicy. Because obviously they're on the beach.
I do remember that. And I remember we watched it. It was like, it was pretty tame.
It was pretty tame by American standards.
Yes.
But now that I've watched a lot of these other dating shows and I look back on Singles Inferno, it did seem more spicy than some of the stuff I'm watching.
Yeah, it was.
It was mild spicy, but it was still, it was still spicy, right?
It was mild spicy.
Yeah. It's just that I guess the spice tolerance of Korean audiences are very low.
Yes, yeah. And I remember like the guys were talking about the girls, and the girls were like, there was one girl, I think she was like the number one choice sometimes, right? I think, wasn't RBF? Wasn't she like always like chased after for most guys?
I feel like there's a bunch of them at that time, I remember.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, oh man. But that show was interesting just because like, just the way they flirt or they talk, it's like they don't really look at each other. They talk like they're always in a library.
Oh yeah. Asian, yeah. It's funny, when I watched the Divorcee one, because they're Asian American, there was a lot more
physical,
not, well, they didn't show them really touching, but there was a lot more like direct gestures and eye contact and like things, right? There was less like beating around the bush when they said something. There was more like looking at you, telling you how I feel. And now that I think about it, it's probably because they're more Asian American influenced.
Yes.
As opposed to these other shows you watch where they're culturally more Korean, more Asian, so they're more like subtle about saying it instead of saying, hey, I like you.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I just realized that divorce show you're talking about, when they see it in Korea, they're probably like, oh my God, like, oh my God, America's terrible. Look at all these couples that get divorced.
Oh, it's true because
divorce is not
it's more taboo in Asia.
So to them, it's like very controversial.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so they're probably like, look at this whore.
What
look
the
at this
fuck?
dumbass. You know, like they might be thinking that too, bro.
Oh, that's true. We look at it as it's not that big of a deal.
Dude,
I didn't even think that was that big of a deal.
yo, it's getting there now. Like I'm starting to see like some friends of mine.
But then like I feel as if Asian people nowadays are more openly getting divorced. At least the
no, that's what I'm
younger
saying.
generations are okay getting a divorce. The older generations, you know, they're just gonna stick with what they have.
Yeah,
they're just gonna stick with what they have until that person dies.
Yeah, they're like, I don't care if we're miserable.
Yeah,
we're dying together.
But then younger Asian people have no problem getting divorced. If things don't work out, it doesn't work out, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's another thing too. I just thinking about now for the divorce part. But they're probably like, yeah, I don't know how well it's received there, but it is probably a little more spicy just because of that.
That show, I guess the fact that they're on the beach and they're forced to be in bikinis and swimwear and the guy's topless a lot.
Yeah.
It's probably just.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. They're like, ooh, like.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if any of the guys were very, very physically fit.
For Inferno?
You know, because I didn't look at the women, so I can only think about the guys in that show. I'm trying to remember if any of the guys were
Inferno, right?
very, very physically fit.
I think there was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure there was like one guy.
Maybe, right?
Yeah,
one
like he was like, yo, this guy's fucking jacked.
Yeah.
All the girls like initially was like, yo, I want him.
But then is the jackedness of a man as attractive in Eastern culture as it is in Western culture?
Yeah. It still is. Definitely. Yeah.
That's like me asking, is the big boobness of a woman as attractive?
Yeah, bro, exactly. I'm like, bro, like
it's universal.
Yeah, it's universal, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, we're pretty simple, man. You know.
Of those two shows that you talked about, which one would you recommend more? Physical 100 or Singles Inferno?
Yeah, definitely Physical 100. Physical Asian.
To a woman and a man?
Because because it's just it was a very interesting take because you see like all these different athletes and then the challenge, and also it was just well shot. It was pretty cool looking.
Yeah. Each episode had a cliffhanger. Sometimes it was a bit too much of a cliffhanger.
Yo, it felt like Dragon Ball.
They kept milking it a lot.
These
cliffhangers.
You know what I was doing? I was watching that show on 1.25 speed.
Were you?
Yeah, and it worked perfect.
Oh, it probably does.
Yeah.
Right? Because I remember certain segments, I'm like, why is this still dragging on?
Dude, there were scenes where like they were just showing a sunset. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And there's a flute playing. I'm like, just fucking go to it already.
Okay. Some honorable mentions. There's a show called Culinary Class Wars. I'm sure if you've heard of that.
I have heard of that one.
So it's basically a bunch of different Asian cuisine chefs. So like each one specializes in a different style or a different type of thing, and then they all compete against each other to cook different dishes.
Iron Chef.
It's very reminiscent of Iron Chef, except that it's not it's not 1 versus 1.
Yeah.
It's all like 50 people versus each other at the same time. That show is pretty good. I think because much like why I liked watching Iron Chef, the Japanese version as a kid, is because I got to see Asian dishes. I don't really like as much watching all these American cooking shows, especially the baking shows, because I hate sweets.
I don't
relate. I personally don't relate to that as much. But then when I used to watch Iron Chef Japan and when I watch Culinary Class Wars, just seeing these Asian dishes being cooked, it's more like, I've had that before, or like I wonder what that tastes like.
What's it? I forgot about that show too. But I was gonna say, it looks like our executive producer, aka my mom, is calling right now.
Okay, we're gonna do a.
I think we're gonna just. I think she's saying wrap it the fuck up.
Okay. You take this call and we'll skip this part to the next segment.
All right.
On to our favorite part of the O podcast, Ranting and Raving, where we like to rant about something shitty happening in our lives or rave about something good. Ben, do you want me to go first? Do you want to go first? How do you want to do this? You, me?
Yeah, go for it.
Me?
Go for
me.
Yeah.
Me. Definitely me. Have you ever been in a situation where you're at a dinner, the check comes, you try to split the bill? So like when I go out to eat with friends, I don't really like want to split it every single item. So like you had 3 drinks, I had 2 drinks, right? It's just like generally speaking, if we got
just
the same, just divide by the number of people, right? So I was in a situation where we were doing that, and then I realized that if we did that, it would be unfair because I should pay more because I
Because
have
you're drinking.
because I have my son and I was drinking.
Oh, yes.
Right. So I was trying to do something where I was trying to imply I should pay more,
Yeah.
but I think the way that I said it, the other person took it as I was trying to imply I should pay less. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I mean, I hear you, but how did that get lost in translation?
It's hard to get into the specifics, but
Yeah.
that's how it came out to be. And I only realized this after
Yeah.
we settled. I was like, oh, did he think I was trying to say I should pay less? Because then my wife was like, whatever, we'll just split it evenly. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Nobody cares, right? But then when I rewinded the conversation in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm almost 99% sure he thought I meant I should pay more. But I was trying to say, no, he thought I meant I should pay less.
Yeah.
But when I was trying to imply I should pay more. I'm just putting it out there because
How do you?
because it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Because now, do I look like the guy who is trying to be cheap about like a
Yeah.
few dollars? And I'm wondering if I'm thinking too much and I should just let it go,
Is this like
or should I like specifically call out that event and just clarify myself to that person?
okay. Do you see this person often?
No, maybe like 2-3 times a year.
Damn. I've been in kind of like that situation, not involved like that, but like some like awkward misunderstanding maybe.
Right.
And it's like, oh, I probably might have to see this person again.
Yeah.
I personally just like to address it right away because like I just don't. I hate the awkwardness.
But how would I even bring that up? It's like, hey, bro, you remember last time when we had dinner and I was like saying that we should do the bill this way?
Yeah.
You know, I meant I need to pay more, right?
Right.
I just want to make sure, and then
Yeah. Let's say pretend we're doing it right now. It's like ring, ring, ring.
But
ring, ring.
what if he takes it as like
Oh.
that he doesn't care either way, and now I'm being weird by talking about something that happened like 6 months ago?
I would say, okay. Oh, that's it. Oh, that was 6 months ago.
No, I'm saying like the next time I see him is probably in 6 months.
Honestly, dude, if it's like really bothering you, and that's the way, and also because it involves money, it's like, yeah, you could just. It's better safe than sorry. So it's kind of like just like, yo, hey, man. I always try to do this, like, have a weird way, like, oh, hey, long time no see, like, just see them instead of just making like that's what you're trying to, tackle.
I find it a little bit cringe and like
it is cringe. It's absolutely cringe.
I mean,
it's terrible.
I should probably just forget it and just move on.
Wow, I like how all of that. You're just like, yeah, let's just fuck it.
I mean, I just don't like being perceived as a person. Like I don't care if it's like a couple dollars or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
And you try to be very like, thoughtful about what you're trying to do.
Oh,
so.
by the way, thank you for my son's Christmas gift. Venmo me $33 later. Okay?
I was like, I didn't get him jack shit. I was like, the fuck?
I forgot to tell you that you're buying my son a basketball hoop for Christmas.
Why? What the fuck is going on right now? It's just because I like your kid, I don't mind. But what the fuck? I don't appreciate.
Because the guys are trying to figure out what gift to get for my son, and they said to split a basketball hoop.
Oh, okay, fine. Fuck.
So
all right, down.
So Fat Friend on the Highway and CTO already Venmoed me the $33. So
God damn it. All right, fuck you. I'll Venmo you $33.
that just reminded me about that. I have to have an awkward conversation with you. I forgot to tell you.
I like how you just fucking implanted like, hey, so we're all getting my son a gift.
No, they were asking. I was like, "Oh, this is probably too much to split for the two of you. Just throw Ben in."
What the fuck? All right, let's hit.
Anyways, what do you have this week?
What do I have? Oh, sometimes what's crazy? Like how something is just like, if you think something's broken, like when you're trying to fix some shit.
Yeah,
it's crazy how sometimes it's just off. Or it's like weird.
No.
It's like you just have to turn it on.
No.
Yo, dude, I swear to God, like there was one time I was like, I had to fix this like POS bullshit, right? But this is the weird part. I did everything, the restart and all that shit, right? That's like what they say, unplug it or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I remember I called the tech or whatever support. They said like I have to unplug it and then I have to press the power button 10 times
to fully reset.
Yeah, I was like, how does that work?
Because it probably has onboard memory.
Yeah,
or like
but I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, I would never figure that out.
Yeah.
I was like, how deep does this go? Where this is like some crazy like.
Maybe that's to prevent people that don't want to accidentally lose their information on that.
Yeah.
On that system.
And I remember I was talking to the guy. I was like, this guy's fucking with me. There's no way. I was like, press the power button 10 times. I was fucking unplugged. I asked him 3 times. Like, yeah. He's like,
you have to jump in a circle while rubbing your belly.
Yo, for real. I was like, should I chant and sing right now? Kumbaya. and it worked. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. It worked.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Should I stop jumping now?
And then I told him, I was like, why is it designed like this? And he's like, it is the way it is. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's designed like this, so I have a job.
Yo, that's so true. It's like
if it was as simple as unplugging, I wouldn't have a job.
Isn't it kind of like the CTO? Like sometimes like, yo, I just have restart the fucking power and it usually works.
Was he the one that said like 99% of the problem is just unplug and replug?
Yeah, dude, he did say that. I was like, yo, I'm just going to a Wi-Fi router and just fucking unplugging and letting it cool and turn back on.
What's that thing that like IT people always joke around? Like every once in a while, they'll just go around unplugging stuff.
Yo, facts. Yeah.
Just to prove that they're needed.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, they self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage.
There you go.
All right, guys, on to the outro.
Woo!
Ben, it is officially the latest I've seen you in a long time.
Yeah.
It is almost 1 o'clock.
You know, Linji called it out like, we'll probably be here until 1 or 2. And I was like, no, bro, impossible.
Ben is bad at math.
I am. Look at that.
All right, it's getting very late. Ben's mom has checked on us twice to see if we're still alive.
Yeah, I think she's just genuinely worried. Because it's probably like, this is how long you fucking guys do this shit?
We've been talking for 3 hours.
Yeah.
My throat is killing me.
Hey, yo.
But I'm looking forward to this bag of hot fries I need to finish right now.
You can enjoy in the car.
All right, guys. Hope you're having a good start to the year. Happy January. We have Lunar New Year coming up. So I think the way that this should work out is we will probably have a Lunar New Year episode coming up.
Oh.
All right. So I'm trying to think if I need to ask you for lunar ideas or if it'll already be too late by then.
I mean, we're going to, our topic is going to be, we're going to talk about Asian Lunar New Year's. I'm going to put Asian in front of lunar, bro.
But lunar is already Asian.
I know. We're going to just double up now.
We're going to talk about non-Asian Lunar New Year traditions.
We'll talk about how like non-Asians will look at Lunar New Year in an Asian way.
God, we'll figure something out to do for the Lunar New Year. Hopefully, it's not something that we've already done. So get ready for maybe my favorite episode of the whole year. Actually, you know what? My favorite episodes are usually the Halloween episodes.
Oh yeah,
those are usually my favorite episodes.
Mine are the death battles.
The death battles? Okay,
they're hilarious.
Can we incorporate a New Year's death battle?
Yeah, we should try to. You know, it's been a while. We should try to do one. Let's try to.
I'm saying, can we incorporate the death battle into Lunar New Year, aka Chinese New Year?
I mean, didn't we do that before? I think we did where like it was like Korean New Year versus Chinese New Year.
I don't think we did that actually.
I mean, we'll check, but I'm pretty sure I won.
Dude, I don't have to do any research, and I'm guaranteed to win that episode.
Buckle up.
All right, guys. Follow us on all the social medias at Worst Asian Pod. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you want to send us an email at worstasianpodcast@gmail.com or slide into our DMs at worstasianpod. I check the DMs maybe once every couple of days or so I would try my best to get back to you. If you have any other suggestions for topics, not just Lunar New Year ones, shoot them our way because we're always glad to take your suggestions. We're making this content for you guys anyway, so you should have some control in the bullshit that we spew.
No bad ideas. The bad ideas are the great ideas.
Exactly. All right, guys. Take care. Adios.
Love ya.
Good night.